Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We're going to talk about the metaverse because you guys are diving in a pretty unique way. Actually, here, there's a whole demonstration going on. But let's talk first about what you're hearing from CEOs, what you actually think is going on. Is the hand-wringing just hand-wringing, or is there more to it?
You know, the number one topic here is geopolitics. It's not the economy, right? The relevance of the forum has shifted so much because, you know, you've got CEOs who really want to hear what are the ministers from, you know, name your EU country, what's India, what's going on in the Middle East. That, I would say, is a big shift from prior years. And then the second thing is all about change. No one is talking to me about the economy right now. Disruption, the economy, all the stuff you guys are talking about,
right.
That's a given. And so it's much more, Julie, how do we go faster, right? What's this new thing? We put out this stuff about, like, you need to reinvent. What does that mean? So it's about how to succeed.
It's about what does that mean? I assume they're talking about business. I mean, half of these people are having business meetings.
Yeah, so what they're talking about is to say, OK, most of us, you know, lots of these companies, they did all this compressed transformation. They moved to the cloud, and they said, well, now we need what's the next new business model? One of the most significant one being talked about right now is how do you take products from 3 different companies, put them together and make a new product, which is relevant to the platform economy, you know, sort of mixing autos with insurance, right? And maybe you throw in some kind of predictive maintenance problem.
Right.
So lots of new business models being talked about.
And is that the idea of merging different companies together, or is it the idea of growing different companies inside of a company that might not have otherwise had these skill sets?
Right. It's not about merging, right? It's about 3 companies coming together and saying, we're going to look outside the 4 walls of our company and create what our clients want, what our customers want. So all the words we talked about for a million years, saying, you know, being customer-centric, well, what a lot of companies have discovered is customer-centric means they want something easy that they don't always have. Think about the automobile with the financing and the insurance.
Can we talk metaverse? Because you've got this big demonstration here, and you're actually like getting in. Like, you think the future is the metaverse of some sort. What is it? What's the bet?
So here, first metaverse with a public purpose, complete killer app. Governments are going crazy about it, and I want to tell you why it's
What do you
real.
mean by that?
So metaverse is a public purpose, solving real problems. So here, we're taking people to the bottom of the ocean. And just like you went to, in the U.S., to Washington, D.C. to see the monument because the teacher was like, if you read about it, you won't care.
Right.
But if you're there, it matters. When you're at the bottom of the ocean, you have different kinds of conversations. Now think about what we're doing in the States, in the U.S., social services, caseworkers quitting because when they go into a house to help and evaluate a child, they're in dangerous situations, they're not prepared. We're working with state right now to train social workers in the metaverse so they can immerse themselves. What's it going to feel like? What do I have to look like? 17% decrease in turnover. So using the metaverse to address these things, wildfires in California, huge problem. Training people in the metaverse to actually how you deal with the wildfires, improve efficacy, but also learn differently ahead of the time. It's super exciting.
This week said she felt a little dizzy and nauseous after it. Is it like real-time immersion where, like, I get car sick, so that worried me a little.
You know, it's interesting. I don't feel that way. I think some people, like, by the way, my husband's a gamer, so you know, like, if you get used to it, what I would say is that the next generation of headsets, so ProQuest, for example, that Meta just put out, is game-changing in that, in terms of that feeling. And so
it totally changes it because it's how they're actually. It's what the screens look like, and but it's the resolution of the screens and how they're actually lined up with your pupils.
That will be the device piece of it, and that will be a 0 issue.